私の番か。私の魔法具はたやすくかさぬ。興味深い。行くぞ。 愚かな。行くぞ。行くぞ。行くぞ。行きます。我が力の一部に過ぎる。抜け出せぬぞ。
本気で行くよ。
行くぞ。
どいてください。
行くぞ。行くぞ。 行くぞ。行くぞ。星の書か。興味深い代物だ。行くぞ。行くぞ。行くぞ。行くぞ。 行くぞ。よっ。
Yo, King, what's up, dude? How's it going? Not too bad, not too bad. Just getting my daily grind out of the way, you know, getting it done. Yeah, not me personally, but that seems to be the general consensus. I'm not really interested in Gopher, to be honest. I won't be pulling on Gopher. The only exception if they have a neutral DPS Gopher or any version that is him in the armor, similar to how Daisy with the bear. If they have that, then I'll pull on Gopher. Like, I might even try and get a P10 with him. But if it doesn't have that, like, I'm not pulling. I'm not interested in Gopher. Right? But there's definitely other characters I'd rather focus on, you know? But everyone in the stream is generally pretty hyped for him. I think you've got one or two guys potentially trying to get a P10. I think most will be happy with a P5, I'm guessing. But I'm okay with a P nothing. If he doesn't have something cool that I like. It's going to depend very widely on how lucky you are. Like, I'll tell you this, it's basically possible to P10 a character on a single pull. If you get a Clotho on the pull you're doing, and you're pulling all your character, the character you're pulling from is the one that drops non-stop, all you need to do is get 6. I say all you need to do as if it's, you know, easy to achieve, but you get 6 on that single Clotho pull and you got yourself a P10 done straight away. So it can go from that to you losing all your 50-50s. And at that point, we're talking serious levels of like expenditure that's going to be needed for you to get anywhere near a P10. Yeah, but people, no one, that kind of luck is rare to the point I don't even know if anyone's actually had it before. Like, even on Genshin's been going for years, and the highest I ever saw, I mean, mind you, I haven't looked if there's been any higher, but the highest I ever saw was like a six SSRs in one go. But on Genshin, it's a different game. You need to get 10. So it works a bit differently. The odds are a bit different. But yeah, it's like it's why that question's a bit hard to answer, you know. So it's possible to do it. Literally, it's basically the answer is this: you can get a P10 character on a single pull. It's possible. You're probably just as likely to win the lottery. I'm not gonna lie. It's probably those kind of odds for you to be able to do that. So, but Clotho isn't uncommon, so there's that. Now, for normal people, let's assume you've got average luck, right? It's going to be dependent on one thing, and it's going to be your SSR guaranteed. So if you've got an SSR guaranteed, yeah, to get it in one pull, yeah. But if you're doing, let's just say a normal person is doing it, it's going to be very dependent on what number you have over there. See, like, I planned out my Merlin, right? I got P10 Merlin, and I planned out my Merlin pulls, and I started with a 64 on here. I pulled Merlin, and I got a Merlin straight away, right? That was the draw. My second 10 pull, I got another Merlin, right? By the time I got to the 120 with the guaranteed, I had, I think I was like P7 already. Yeah, I was like on P7. And then I pulled like one more, and then I got a Clotho. And Clotho gave me 2, and that took me to the end. So that was thinking, but like in general, like generally speaking, most people will need to go to 240 pulls to get a P10. But if your SSR here is good, you can get like a little bit of luck. I think most people will be on around a P5. A little bit of luck, P7. You know, it's those kind of margins you're talking about. But like this SSR guarantee is a bit of a bitch as well, because like I've got P10 Merlin, right? If I pull to raise this SSR guarantee, there's a chance it resets. So it's not really something you can really plan on, because you'd be pulling and hoping for bad luck. So you might as well just wait and hope you get good luck. Because like my final Elizabeth, like she's P10, my final Elizabeth pull, I did it on 15. Like this SSR guarantee was on 15, so there wasn't even on a soft mercy, just a random pull. And I got, and actually on that pull, I got Dreyfus as well, which went to P10. So the reality is that the whole thing about preparing, no, you just build up your frags as much as you can, and just when you pull, make sure every pull is on the character you want, right? Just do that. Don't worry about the SSR or any of that, because every pull is a potential pull for what you need, and you're better off building that SSR in what you want than in the thing you already have, if that makes sense. Like, it's not like, don't overly complicate it. The only math you need to be doing is frags. Your frags, try to work out what you're going to create when you're leveling up your character, when you're doing the dailies, when you're, you know, try and work out your frags so you know more or less where you're headed, in case you need to plan for some extreme measures, you know? That's the best thing you can do. That's good. That's awesome, dude. That's really good. Like I said, it's a doable thing. You just need luck. I got one Escanor because I don't care about Escanor. He's useless in my opinion. He's just broken because he's a favorite for a couple of people. So, but I got no Escanor. I got one Escanor, so I can have an Escanor. That's it. So he's P4 for me. No fucking way. There's a chest here? Where am I? Where the fuck have I not found this chest before? That's fucking wise because it's inside this fucking thing. God damn it. That's dependent on what you're doing. There's a most powerful for every event. Right now, there isn't, I don't think there's like one most powerful in terms of like everything. Does that make sense? Like if you're trying to do the leaderboard, for example, right now it's an Escanor team. So you can get that nuke off, you know, and that will vary per thing. So I really don't think there is the most powerful. But in terms of if all you want to do is make a good team, I think the most important characters to have in the game are Daisy, because of what she brings to your account. In fact, in my opinion, Daisy should be moved from the limited to the common draw banner. Daisy is too much of an OG to be left in a limited pool. You know, because we're going to get like another Daisy redraw in about, if they keep going, if they follow the pattern they're following, we're going to get a Daisy pull sometime around December. But after that, it's going to be a year before she comes around, unless they abandon, you know. Yeah, dude, you had to, like, the Daisy with the Merlin was diabolical. I'm going to be honest with you. The Daisy with the Merlin was absolutely diabolical. They knew people were going to pick Merlin no matter who they put up. But when you put a character that S tier for your account in the draw, I didn't chat with anyone. There's no one that I play with or anyone in the stream who didn't pull to get one Daisy. No one. Everyone pulled. Every single person pulled to get a Daisy. Like, I pulled to get a Daisy. It was fucked. Like, on my Daisy, my first SSR guarantee was I lost. I got an Elaine. And then I had to go all the way to, like, I was 80 out of 120 when I got a Daisy. So I got one. So I was like, I'll just go the other 40 just to get the guarantee, because you can't live a Daisy on the platter with for 40 pulls. It's like half the SSR plus guaranteed, you know. So I did that before going back and finishing off Merlin, because you had to get a Daisy. Everybody had to get Daisy. Like that I think broke people's accounts more than even Elizabeth. Because Elizabeth is simple. Escanor thing is like, it's a recent banner as well. Ah, that sucks, dude. You know, it is a trap. Do you know why? Because Melee is a 3-week banner that appears for anyone who's playing the game. You start playing the game and you get Melee for 3 weeks. You know? So, like, a lot of people fell for that. I mean, in a way, I was fortunate because, well, the main thing is I would have pulled Elizabeth even if Melly was there. Like Merlin. I love Merlin. I love mages. You know, so I would have been okay. But like that's if it was some other character, like I would have been pulling on Melly, and I did pull on Melly against Escanor. You know, because yeah, like Melly versus Escanor is like an easy one. But Melly is brilliant, dude. Nah, you're not dumb. It's just if you're not paying attention, the game's new and you're playing, and it's like they do it on purpose. You know, they're like, hey, so that when you go and complain, they can be like, well, you had the chance. It was there for you. You chose not to. So I'm just messaging someone. Ah, okay. Yeah, I'd like for me, that's not a, I've never want someone else's account, like Daisy or not. Like Daisy's great, she fits into a lot of teams, but you can work around that. Her biggest thing is just the crafting, like that's a massive thing. But like, it's not be all and end all, you know?
さあ、次の計画は何だ?
Best way to do that is play. In all honesty, play, level up. You know, just listen to people's advice. Go online. Reddit is usually a decent source for stuff. That's the only one I really use. I don't really check anything else. Even if I don't do Reddit, I just listen to what people say in the stream, like Kazel and stuff. He's really good at that stuff. Yeah, that's what I'd recommend. And I'm not, to be honest, I'm not the person for that because I don't play that. I don't play this game like that. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm not like you. There's going to be like going forward. In particular, going forward, there's going to be people like with Gopher, for example. Like most people are going to say Gopher is a must-have, blah blah blah. Like I couldn't give a shit. Like I play this with characters I like, otherwise I'm not playing. You know, so I'm not the right person. If you want to do that kind of thing, you want to really go for it and min-max, like you gotta like research. You're gonna have to do like research, look up people's ideas, test out your own, see if what they say works for you, that kind of thing. I don't even use the equipment people suggest for this team. You know, like I do my own thing, hope it works, and I use characters I like. Like I won't, you know, those kind of guys who develop metas and stuff like that. That's not me, dude. Like I just can't sit here and play on a character I have no interest in just because they're great. Like for the game wise, you know, like I play this for fun. I think that's the best way to put it. Like I play it for fun and I play it because I like the characters and I like the IP. So if you're not within that, like I'm not gonna be pulling. I won't level. I won't build. Like I just won't care. I still can't believe I found that fucking chest there. Oh, god damn it. Dude, I'm gonna have to reset the stream. Because that fucking chat is bugged. Like, honestly, they need to fucking fix that. It's starting to get really irritating. But yeah, I'm gonna just reset the stream. I'm gonna literally be like 5 seconds. Like the stream is just, like, the chat is bugged for me. It's just repeating. I'll be right back.